Hello everyone, I'm BeakerTeck, also known as Keegan, and welcome back to City Skylines, where currently we're looking over what is known as the Briar Rose District. That is obviously a default name, for I have not come up with the official one here. And so, I got a comment on the most recent video, on episode 9, about the fact that, I haven't done as much detail work in here. Obviously, if we go over to Foothill Village, there was plenty of detail work going on in here. A lot of stuff going on. And then if we head on over to here, I did, some little areas like in here. A little bit there, that's all custom. And where was the other... the other ones in here. And we did a bit of detail work around the place. Still more to do. However... I don't know. He's right. I 100% agree. I didn't do the details in here, and I kind of rushed it. And as much as I kind of like it kind of works with the sort of the different angles of buildings and the interesting road shapes and everything. Absolutely right that it is a bit rushed and isn't at all as detailed as it could be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna clear out all of the zoning. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to clear out all of the roads. And we're going to redo it. But it's not going to be a residential area like it currently is. The current plan, this is what I'm thinking, is to do a transport hub here. Now, it does mean I'm going to have to rework some of these roads. Which, by the way, if you're wondering why it looks different, I did a bit of work off camera because the traffic was nuts coming into here. And I think this actually works kind of well. We've got a couple, some bypasses here, which bypass this intersection. We've got an extra way in here, as well as the roundabout. And then we've got some tunnels going around the place. Just to tidy things up, add a couple bypasses, split the traffic as much as possible. So that's why it looks a bit different. But we will have to do some more work on it if we do want this to be a transport hub. But I think it would be kind of cool to get a train station in here, a bus station, and, we can make it look quite neat with the high-rises in the background and the like. So that's the current plan. That's what I'm currently thinking I'll do. Let's go ahead and just speed everything up here. Yes, I know you're complaining about the lack of power. That would be because there's nothing connecting you. But that shouldn't be a problem because you should be leaving. Get out of here. Get out. Go, shoot. Okay, now that the lag spike has gone from that many buildings just up and disappearing, let's... Oh, I forgot to turn Demand Master on. Let's go ahead and get those up to 100. Lovely. Let's go ahead and just clear out all of these roads. All the way along here. I'll get rid of that university as well. Obviously, if this isn't going to be a residential area, then it's not going to be needed. I'll get rid of this for now, because we do have that roundabout and the interchange, which I think should handle most of the traffic. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of as much of this stuff as we can. These are all, schools and universities and, I don't know, fire stations, police stations, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so here we go. This is now our land to work with. I'm also tempted to all set it to be flat. As it will probably make life a little bit easier. So let's see what it would look like if we increase the brush size, we set it to this, and if we just set this whole mountaintop to be this one height, how would that look? How would that work? I think... I don't know, I mean, it could work, but it's going to become very, very tall as we get down here. this interchange isn't going to work. So let's go ahead and undo that. I am tempted to smooth everything out. Get a little bit more, especially around the back side of these a bit. There we go. And I do want to bring this up just a little bit. So let's go like that. Let's pick that height and just bring this out, and then we can get our smoothing tool and do something like that. That does give us sort of a section of flatness with a nice curve running through there. That will do us for now in terms of terrain modification. Let's work out what we want to do. So obviously, if it's going to be a transport hub, we're going to need trains, and we're going to need buses, and we're going to need walking as well. I want to make sure that people can walk around this area. So, do I double up on these buildings? If I take this road, which is sort of almost the amount that we need, if we take a road, what is this? This is 6 lane. So let's go find a standard 6-lane road. So that's 11, so if we go to 22 units, that will give us enough space to build out. And then if we just start bringing a couple roads around like so. Yes, that works. We will now go ahead and just smooth this whole thing out so that that edge isn't quite as sharp. Let's go down with the size, up with the strength. Can we just run it along this edge a bit? It's not going to be perfect, but once we get some other roads in there coming off, that'll be fine. Now the reason I want to do that is because I think some more nice big high-rise buildings in there could work kind of nicely. Let's go take our small 4-lane, and we'll continue this down in a straight line, down through here. We'll bring this one down here, there, and there, and then this one connects there. Let's turn off zoning on those roads. Oh, you already had it off, so we'll turn you off, that off. That can stay, because that's going to force the zoning sort of onto these roads along here, which is, I think, going to work a little bit better. So there we go. We'll do something like that as well. And I think that for now, we'll get rid of those. Zone it a bit better. So that'll do for that. And get those done. Let's get this being some high density residential. High density residential in there. This whole thing. You look almost like you've still got yeah, there we go. That's what I want to do. Still had some zoning on it. So that's going to give us another line of big tall buildings. And it's also going to allow us to get some walkways in the place. Because what I'm going to do is come in with concrete pathways. If I can grab them, here they are. And these are going to go turn off snapping right here down the line. But then what I want to do is actually take these back a bit. Now obviously they have, you know, pedestrian crossings there, so they can do that. But I'm thinking, if I go up there, now we can turn on snapping, so we have the nice angle. We'll come to there, and then we'll go down onto this ground. And this is where having this area flat would be nice. Maybe it is worth it to flatten this area out. We could just do maybe up to this road. This area can still be a bit flat. Let's see what, sorry, a bit sloped. Let's see what that looks like. If we take this height and we bang it all the way out down to here. See, even, yeah, see, I wouldn't would have needed to do it before placing these roads in, because that's now far too high. But I could do something like that. If I up the size and the strength just a little bit, just bring that back, like so. Drop the size down, bring it around there, and then this can smooth out, up the size just a bit, and something like that. And that gives us sort of a nice plateau to work. Oops. Undo that. Undo. We want that height. That gives us something quite nice to work with. And we can sort of bring this path down now. Snap to 180. We'll go down like that, which works. That definitely works. And then from here, what I want to do is almost follow around. And then we're going to come in to here, and then we'll go in a down there, just follow this down to there. This area in here is going to be sort of green park space, I think. That's my feeling for it anyway. I want to go bulldoze this building and come from here. We'll turn off snapping and we'll go with straight. We'll turn on road anarchy to get as close as we can. Obviously we're going to need to actually pull that back. We're going to have to go up to 9 meters across and then to there, which works very nicely. The fact that that road is actually sunken has worked out for me. Which, it's always nice when something accidental works out perfectly. It's always a good feeling. So we'll go to here. We'll go up to 9. Try and get as close to 180 as we can. That'll do. Then we'll go straight across the road. We'll turn snapping on. We'll go to there. And then we'll go to there. And again, that sunken road has worked quite well. And I think looks quite neat, actually, having all those pathways coming across up there. Turn on our curve tool. We'll come down this way. And we'll do a similar thing. We'll go to here. And then here. And then we'll go in a straight line down like so. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just end it there, unless I can get some terrain smoothing going on. That was not the smooth tool, is what that was. But no, it looks like that's gonna be it. Unless we set this height, just bring this out just a little bit, then smooth it. If we do something like that. Then can we get out? That was the wrong place to go. Let's go to the pathway tool. Let's grab from here. Let's go to there. Is that? Why is that thinking it's a bridge? You're not a bridge. Stop it. There maybe. I think it was because I was up in the ear. That's fine. So we'll go and we'll do something like that You still think you're a bridge, so we'll just get rid of you. We'll go straight line. Come on. Come on. Why do you think you're a bridge? Let's do some terrain work here. Bring that out. Then take the road. Then go snap. And then we'll take the smoothing tool. And we'll just smooth that whole thing out. There we go. So then, yeah, again, we'll have our roads in there. Let's get rid of this building. No, everything. So it's gone. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which side it's on. We'll go here. We'll go down like that. We'll bulldoze a section of it. And we'll go up to 9 units. We'll go there. We'll go across. You're gonna have to come down like so. That's not at all how that was meant to look. Let's just fix that real quick. Let's go from here to there. We'll go 4 units down 3. 4 units down 3. 4 units down 3. And then we'll connect on up like that. That's a much nicer slope. That works quite well. Love it, love it, love it. There we go. And will we do one more? I don't think we need to. I mean, we could. We could obviously go... We could have it one come down here. Bulldoze that section. We go up to 9 units. Then we come across. Then we go down. We go 4 units. Oh, come on. Turn off snapping. 4 units down by 3. We're going to have to bulldoze this section. 4 units down by 3. And then 4 units down by 3. There we go. And then still a little bit of a bridge there, and that's fine. That can connect up like so. Now that we have our pedestrian section done, let's go ahead and work out how we actually want to do this transport section. Now, trains are... I thought I'd gotten a bunch more. Oh, that's metro. Train stations. We have got a couple more train stations to work with, which I'm very excited about. As you can see, we have a few of them. So we have the M1, which looks something like this. We have the DP's train station, which looks something like this. The big one, which, again, we can't see any of these. So let's go ahead and place down just a simple road. You think you're elevated for some reason. There we go. Simple road. There we go. Turn that off. And back into train station. So we have the snap to M2, then connect road. So we go M1, which connects onto the road like that. Then we go M2, which goes on the back of it like that. And then we go M3. We're going to run out of space here, which is a bit of a shame. M3 goes there. So if I bulldoze all of this, and we get our road, kind of like the idea of the back of the train station going this way. So we could go the road like this, which should be enough room. Now go M1 there, M2 behind it. Did I did not line that up properly. M2 there and M3 there, which does have a road on the back of it. So as you can see, it says what? Central Station on there and Central Station there as well. It does have a metro, and it also has 6 train stations, which is really quite cool. That's I think that's gonna work. So that's that. How do we how do we want to connect these roads up? We could go... So what are these? Are these bus stops or... Like, that would make sense for them to be bus stops, right? So if we then go this way, and I kind of want... I want some height going up into this, and I'm thinking what I might do is if we take our train tracks, and we'll design these first. So it's in here, and we go with our train tracks, and we come to there. But then, actually, what I want to do is say this section. Let's go 10 and 6, and then 10 and 6, because that's quite a nice gentle slope. And then this can... How? No, that's actually fine. And then what I want is to come off and on there and off and on there. So they all sort of essentially join onto this one train line, which will then go off and do its own thing. And then on this side, we can do the same. So we'll come out to there, and we'll come out to here, and then no, let's not do that. Let's turn off road anarchy. Hopefully then it will tell us what we can and can't actually do. Appears it's going to need some more length to it. So we'll go to there, and we'll go to there, and it's not going to work. So we'll go there. Slope too steep, really? Oh, yeah, I can see that now. I can see why you would think that the slope is too steep. Let's go ahead and just set it to be sort of that height. There we go. Smooth this all out. Looking good. Now we can go and get our train station. And we'll take it from there, and we'll go to about there, and there. And now everything can connect in, so we can come trains in, trains out, trains out. Lovely. And right at that point, we just want everything to start going up. So we'll go 10 units and 6. And then we can get a bit of a curve going here. So we'll go roughly there, and we'll go up to 12 units now. That has of course hit a bit of a slope, so I'm not going to want that. I'm going to want this to come there and be roughly flat like that. And then where is our train station's all the way over here. So we could keep this nice and high, which would allow us to go straight over this. Like so. Trying to do it without a bridge. There we go. So that's got a bit of a slope to it coming up. That's okay. And then if it circles around and starts to come down, so we'll have it in a nice big arcing curve. Like so. How's that for slope? That section doesn't really work, and I think that's just because of the way this terrain is. So if we carve almost a... I kind of want to carve a little section into it, but even maybe just sloping it No, I think, yeah, what I'll do is I'll say we're going to set everything to this height. And we're going to give it a bit of a turn. Do that, and then we'll slope that out so we have a nice runoff. Change the angle of this just a little bit. So this is going to come here. Something there will go down, down, and we'll go there. And then we'll go down to 6. We'll go about that much, and we'll go down to the ground. So that gives us a real nice little run around, which from there we can connect in that way, and we can also, we need one that goes from here over that way. Though that's not going to work because that's very, very, very steep. I didn't think about that. How could we do this? We could have it connect up here this way. We could have one sort of go this way somehow. We could lower the height of this terrain here. Or for now we could just say we don't actually need it. No, that's going the wrong way. I would have preferred you to connect the other way, like that. Yeah, actually that works. That kind of doesn't work at all if you look at it from a different angle. Okay, never mind. We're gonna leave it like that for now. It connects us in anyway. It gets us trains in. This can still have some work. So this is the beginning of our transport hub. I guess the next thing to do is put in a bus station somewhere, which will probably go, I'm thinking, on this end here. And then what I want to do is I want to decorate this area. Obviously, this is going to be all parks. I might actually save the front of this for a big park as well, sort of a plaza or a garden. These roads are going to be coming up and around and doing all sorts of cool stuff. I want to make this area a little more interesting. It is probably then going to be filled up with buildings. In fact, I was going to put some of these bigger buildings in here, but I might make this section all residential in here. That could work. We can use some smaller roads and make that all residential. And then this is our sort of transport hub, which is going to be decorated in the next episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and also don't forget to hit subscribe and leave comments down below with suggestions, because clearly I will follow them. And I'll see you in the next one.